Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Berserk Bishop. Wanted to do a follow-up video talking about the distributions that I received yesterday for all four of my current holdings in my portfolio. It's that time of the month where I got dividends on everything. Of course, I plan on expanding this portfolio, but this is what I currently have. I can show that off. So for and this is week 2. I got a total of $760.95. So from my weekly payers, I can start with those. QDTE, I got $89.92. RDTE, I got $44.48. YMAX, I got $54.97. And ULTY, I got a big $571.58. That brings my monthly total currently for January to $1,106.61. My milestone, at least for this portfolio currently that I want to hit, is at least a consistent $10,000 a month in distributions. I currently, I don't need to go into that, but yeah, that's my main goal right now that I want to hit is 10,000 a month. Yeah, really, I don't know if I'm going to hit that by the end of the year. I will certainly try. I know I love the use margin, not financial advice, entertainment purposes only, but I personally love the use margin that for these funds specifically. Yeah, you can see my buying power went up as I got paid last night from Robinhood for my distributions. Still at a little 6%. At least I'm in low risk margin status now. But ideally, I personally would like to be at least a 20 to 30% buffer just to help with market downtrends. If there was, like, say, a 10-20% correction, I believe that's the typical. Not sure, don't quote me on that. Um, Yeah, at least as far as margin goes, I have been aggressive recently. I like to be aggressive with margin. I see it as a tool, but of course, you got to manage risk, right? And in this case, I went in probably too much in margin, probably should have a bigger buffer. But I know what I like to do oftentimes is depending on what's paying for the week, I may use margin to buy or use most, if not all, my margin to buy positions maybe on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I know Wednesday is generally ex-dividend date, and get in on something, maybe get the dividend for the week on a position. And of course, by Friday evening, you get paid distributions, and that hits your margin. That basically essentially pays back your margin for that week. So that's why I like these weekly funds a lot. It really helps. It's kind of like a defensive strategy for your margin, essentially. Lowers the risk overall of getting into a margin call. That's why I really like using the weeklies. Really for that case. I mean, of course, getting paid weekly hits the dopamine, right? You just love it. Um, yeah, I personally love getting paid weekly. I know XPay also, I know XPay is a monthly payer, but it hits on an off day generally with its distributions, at least from what I've heard. So that's something I would definitely like to add to this portfolio. I know that's a good steady 20% dividend and hits on an off day. So that would be really nice as well, not just getting paid Friday. But yeah, really just want to grow out this portfolio, want to strengthen it. It's not at the place I want it to be currently. Um, Currently, individual holdings, I hold $42,997.38. That's with my margin. But my value currently, as you can see, $11,973.03. But yeah, my goal for this portfolio, I want to grow it to be able to pay me at least $10,000 a month. That's my starting milestone. That, of course, will probably not get me out of my job by any means, um, as I would definitely at least like to have triple or quadruple the dividend amount for my bills. But that's a discussion in another video. Again, not financial advice, for your entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe if you want to support the channel and help me grow. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, see you guys in the next one, and take care.